good morning, and welcome to our Maritime Challenge. And to our friends in the United States, good morning. To our friends over in Asia, good evening to you. We are glad you're here, and thanks for joining us. This is Robert Upchurch, President CEO of CTI Group Worldwide Services, and to my left.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Eduardo Ferraz. I'm in Fort Lauderdale right now. It's a beautiful day out there, and I would like to say good evening for you guys in Asia. Good morning for you guys Brazil, Colombia, everybody from this side of the world. So you're welcome to our town hall meeting.
You know, one thing's amazing. We have had rain and rain and rain and rain for weeks and weeks and weeks, and finally it's a beautiful, hot, sunny day outside.
Yeah, when we wake up in the morning, we never know how the day gonna look like.
I'm telling you, last week I went to the beach for one day. The first time I've been to the beach in over a year, and I live on the beach. How crazy is that?
We never know how rich we are, okay?
Anyway, guys, we're glad you're here. Lots of new news as the week has progressed. There always seems to be something new going on in our industry. Change is the number one thing that happens with us. As we all know, change, change, change. Expect change, and there will be more change. So the word of the year is change. Be ready for it. What'd you do all week?
You know, just kind of
Playing in the sandbox?
As you say, every week something changed, and this week, my week was totally different than before. Like 2 weeks ago, we were working from the office. Right now, we're still doing some work from home. So probably next week something gonna change again. The world is changed. So
speaking of change,
yeah.
You know, one of the guys we have, Matthias and Harold, of course, who run the program. Well, Matthias is having a baby soon. Not him, his wife. But the baby's going to be here probably, I would say, very, very soon.
And gonna bring some change.
And gonna bring some change. So a new CTI baby family added to the family. All right.
Yeah,
well, anyway, we all the best with the new baby and all that stuff. So Matthias, God bless. You know, let's have it. It's a boy or girl? It's a boy. It's a baby boy. Wow, wow. Okay. Well, as soon as we get the pictures, I will share it with everybody. So. Everybody can see a brand new boy coming to the CTI family.
Make a difference.
All right. Let's get to our headline news. Again, change is the word. Costa Cruises going back to sailing. We are so happy that one of the big cruise lines are going back to sailing. We've seen, you know, some of the smaller cruise lines and some of the bigger cruise lines, but Costa now joins that big group of family who's going back to cruising. TUI has gone out. You know, Marella is getting ready to go. People are now starting to say, okay, let's get back to cruising. But Costa is doing something, well, I want to say it's unique, but it's not. They are going to sail only with Italian passengers.
Wow.
So you can't go. Sorry, only Italian passengers in Italian ports. Everybody is taking a very cautious way to go back to cruising. We know that the Germans also are sailing only in German ports. Last week, we had one of the major cruise lines in Germany who just went out, did 3 days of cruising, came back. No issues so far. We have had some smaller cruise lines that's had issues. We can expect those. We'll expect issues that, you know, little things are here as we get used to our new normal, as everybody loves to say. But anyway, Costa, we're wishing them all the success in the world. Those who work on Costa, again, be ready for change if you're going back to Costa. They have a lot of their crew back already. The new protocols on the ships will again be mask and PPE gear, and we're not quite sure that there's even going to be any shore leave for crew.
Do we know how many ships are going?
Well, Costa, let's see, here I have September cruises with Costa, right? Will be reserved, as I said, exclusively for Italian guests. Right now, I don't have the exact number, but Costa has a big fleet, so I don't want to guess.
They're not going to operate like all fleet.
Oh, no, not the entire fleet.
Yeah.
No, not at all, not at all. There's also going to be some sale of the Costa ships. We'll cover that a little bit later. Also, TUI and their Mind Shift, right, is back in September. They're going to be sailing from Crete, which is a very interesting island, right? So good luck to them as well. And again, to all the crew. Make us proud. You know, keep your distance, wear your mask. You know, keep clean, do all the things that are required because it's you guys who are now the new pioneers.
Yeah, for maybe like most people, they say, "Oh my God, uh, every week they talk about the same thing, right?" And they're talking about some changes. So what is the change? Actually, like cruise like decide to sell this week, and next week something happened. They have to review everything they spoke, or sometimes some crew members go into the ship to keep the ship up and running. Uh, and actually, one thing it's not gonna change for the next, at least for the next 6 months or a year. Like the crew member need to use the mask. The crew
Oh,
member need
yeah, yeah.
to learn how they like for the CDC protocols, the European Union protocols, like everything they have to do to keep themselves safe, and of course the guests. So these things is not gonna change.
No, that's not going to change.
Not for now.
No, no, no. But
And
compared to the way it was before, you know, even the crew who are at home, they still don't understand the change, exactly what's going to happen. They're waiting for direction. And a little bit later in the show, we're going to talk about Carnival Cruise Line and the new direction they're going to be taking,
correct.
some of the procedures we're going to be putting in place. But hold on to the end. Oh, by the way, if you're from Carnival, well, how are we doing there? Who's on there? Right? I'm looking for people on our YouTube page.
No,
And
YouTube page, like you have to go to the YouTube page and then find the live that's going on right now. I think this
is that the one?
no,
Okay.
no, not this one.
Oh, that's us.
This is old.
Oh, that's an old one. Okay. Okay,
Okay,
maybe you
we're
can
gonna
get me
find
there,
it.
right?
So, but we're gonna keep repeating here, like because the basic thing, the most important thing you need to preserve, like protect yourself, right? Use the mask, wash your hands. This is already cliche because we keep saying over and over, but it's extremely important, right? I just did my COVID test yesterday.
How was it?
Yeah, negative, of course.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. All right. Yes, we're doing the rapid test. I think we have a rapid test for a lot of people, and it's something that's going to be we're going to have to get used to, right? Test after test after test. Anyway, so let's go back to we talked about Costa and what they're doing, Mind Shift as well, cruising from Crete, which is exciting. The company also wants to bring back more ships. Their first week-long cruise will depart on September 13th, and before crew get on board, they will be tested for COVID-19 shoreside. Only crew members who are tested negative will be able to come aboard. If in an event they get there and they take the test when they arrive to wherever the ship is docked, they test positive, then they of course will have to go into quarantine. And there'll be a lot of tests even before they leave their country, right? So test, get ready for a lot of tests, guys. I believe. Tell me how Maritime Challenge is going.
So Maritime Challenge is going really well. I've seen a lot of people submit their videos, and this week I was going through, and guys, I want to take everybody to Thailand. Every week we come here and then we present people from Indonesia, which we have, the majority people that we have.
Right.
If you guys don't know, we have like 5 offices in Indonesia, Bali, Jakarta, and Jogja. So that's why the most people come from Indonesia. But I want to take you guys to Thailand today. The 2 Maritime Challenge that we have here today, the 2 videos is people from Thailand. And today I'm going to show you a lady. She's playing a guitar. She has a beautiful voice. Beautiful voice. This music is very well known, like you guys are gonna know this music. It's a very short video, but I would like to present you guys this lady. She worked at Carnival. For Carnival, I couldn't find the exactly ship because she didn't fill out the information to us, but she's assistant waiter. As I was saying, her voice is beautiful and her name is Dawn. Okay, let's go to Thailand and see this beautiful lady singing and give us some happiness.
Never gonna
all right. You know, I sing just like that.
Oh my God, don't lie to me. Come on. Guys, beautiful voice. Amazing. Everybody knows, probably everybody knows this song. It's very, you know,
I love
you
it.
turn on the radio, you can listen to the song. Beautiful voice. And for you guys in Thailand, let's do like her, like, you know, submit your video, go to our website, cti-usa.com. You're gonna see a big template talking about our Maritime challenge, and you can go through and register. Send your video, singing, dancing, running, play football, doing something different, totally different that you usually do when you work on a ship. Send to us as we go through it, and we're gonna present to everybody here. Thank you so much, Dawan. You know, my big heart to you. CTI is very
She's so
proud.
beautiful too.
Yeah, in her voice. Oh my God. So, but listen, this was just the first one, right? We are going to present one video here today that we haven't done anything like that. It's completely different. And in the very end of that video, she's doing like, she's paying like some tribute to CTI. It's,
nice.
It's really cool. And she's from Thailand as well. Today's Thailand is like ahead, everybody.
Thailand
right?
Day.
Okay, so guys, thank you so much for submitting your videos, right? It's good because people can see that you don't only work on a ship, but you have a talent inside of you that you want to share to us, you want to bring to life. So be part of a Maritime challenge.
This is what people need to remember, right? Do you know how many people have started off on YouTube and became stars? You never know who's watching, right? Understand that when we go live and it's broadcast live, you never know who may pick up that video now, or they may pick it up later and say, I'm a record producer, I like this. Anyway, guys, don't be shy. You know, put on your dancing shoes, your singing hat, or whatever it is, and submit.
And
right?
how many people, they go work on a ship as a waiter, as a cook, and whatever, and then they might end up go working in entertainment, like doing shows on the stage.
You know, I worked on the ship for 12 years, and there are some extremely talented people on the ships. We do crew shows. You see them play guitars. You see them sing. You see them dance. It's like last week we had the guy from the Philippines, the dancer.
Yes.
Amazing.
And also the comedy guy from Bali.
Right. Huge talent out there, guys. So don't waste that talent. You know, it doesn't take much to turn around and send us something. So do.
Many cruise line, after 3 months, you on the ship, after the probation time, you can apply for other position. Let's say if you have a talent, and you got your job as a waiter or as a cook, and then after 3 months, most cruise line, you can go and apply. Like, let's say if you sing and you believe that you have something good, maybe you can see yourself performing on the ship.
Don't hide that talent.
Yeah, of course. So guys, let's do something here. Let me say hi to everybody here on the chat. Let's see. We have Vina, like always, right?
I see Vina. Yes, she's over on YouTube as well.
Lou from OTC. We have Nadia. Good evening, everyone. I don't know where she's from. We have a lot of people from OTC here.
I see Rudy Herdewan.
So if you guys can go ahead and say your country, it will be easy for us because, you know, we can shout out your country.
I see Richard, right? I see a gentleman here from India. Another guy, ahoy sailors. Okay, well, ahoy to you as well. Summer and Rain and Siri. Okay. Guys, also feel free to come over and join us on the YouTube page. Right, we're going to be some exclusive information will be put on our YouTube page. So we need you to come there to like us, give us thumbs up, ring the bell, the notification bell, because eventually we're going to be posting daily. And once we do that daily post, you will get a notification the moment we post. So you'll be the first to know.
So what is your phone?
My phone?
Yeah.
It's on my desk.
Okay. No, because I want to invite everybody to share right now. Click on the button, then let's share this live, you know. If you guys on YouTube, you can, you know, put your comment, say your country. Of course, don't remember. You can also, guys, go ahead and hashtag Q&A, right? Q&A, because we are going to answer your questions like last week.
Yep.
So only on YouTube, because on Facebook we can go through all the comments, but on YouTube you guys can go there and put hashtag Q&A and then write down your question. We're gonna end this live here, answering you.
Hello, Mr. Agung from Indonesia.
Let me share this live here with my friends.
Mr. Komang from Indonesia. Hello, Mr. Komang.
Oops. Go
It's a
ahead.
secret. All right.
Go ahead.
All right, guys. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, welcome back. As you can see, that was our Maritime trailer. Inspire, get yourself excited. We're going to be going back to the ship. I'm going to say soon-ish. Soon-ish means not right now, but sooner or later, right? So hang with us there. Let's go back to some information about TUI. TUI had some great comments recently that their bookings for the summer are up by 145% for 2021. Now, this is of course part of their cruise ships, and of course TUI also has hotels, so they have the complete package. TUI is very excited about this. The industry is excited because bookings going up shows that there's a lot of people who are so anxious to travel again, to go stay at hotels, to just get out. People have been quarantined for so long. And cruise ships are such a great way to travel. We know that there's been a lot of information about cruise ships, but our job is to fight the good fight, right? And just keep moving on. I mean, cruise ship people have changed the lives of millions of people. Millions.
I believe that people, they can't wait to go back to the ship.
Right.
As a sailor, as a guest, like they can't wait to return to the ship. I went to the beach last week and it was packed. Like you couldn't walk.
Really?
Yes. Everybody is trying to do some good programs and like enjoy themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They are not happy to stay at home, isolate themselves. And I believe like as we can see on the cruise line, as they start to sell, people is buying.
Right.
Even if actually we don't have a very short line like we can see, we're going to start to cruise from this day. We don't have yet.
Right.
The cruise line is betting that is going to happen soon, but we don't have the exactly day. But even though every time when they start to sell, is a lot of people buying.
I give a lot of credit for those who take the initiative, because to be the first, it's easy to sit back and say, well, let me see what everybody else does, and then when it gets safe, I'll go into the water, right? Strangely enough, on TikTok last week, I saw this guy out in the ocean swimming with his mask on. So maybe a shark was going to go by and give him COVID. I don't know, but it was very funny. It was good. So, good for him. But anyway, keep up the good fight, guys. We are going to get there sooner than later. We've got some more information at the end. And by the way, if you're from Carnival, please call your Carnival
Office, your agent.
well, yeah, not only the agent, but also call other Carnival crew members and tell them that starting next week, we are going to start a 5-part series that is from CTI and Carnival put together about going back to the ship. So very, very important to join us on YouTube, because we're going to do a full 5-part series and everybody will be a part of that.
I think I'm going to be there.
Will you be there?
Yeah, I think so. I will be part of that.
You've been working on that?
Yes.
Okay, all right, good stuff.
Yeah, it's a many interesting things that you must know 14 days before you return to the ship.
Yes, yes. And even things that you should do, even if you don't have an assignment, you got 14 days before the ship, there's things that you should just naturally be doing now. Stay safe, don't hang around a bunch of party people and this and that and drinking and getting really close, right? So you want to protect your job.
Just talking about this, like every weekend here in Miami, I used to play soccer. Right now we are not playing soccer because of the COVID. And what happened is I was about to go to Asia. This is like 6-7 months ago. And then on that weekend, I didn't play soccer because I say, let's say if something happened, something happened, like I break my knee or some injury happened, I will not be able to travel and then perform.
Right.
So it's a couple of things that we have to do and preserve ourselves before we're going to do something important. Like I believe everybody want to return to the ship.
Right.
So they must have some, kind of be aware about a couple of things that's going to protect them, rather than be exposed and things like. And that's what this series is about.
Right.
The series is going to cover how you can protect yourself properly.
Right, and that's for every cruise line. It doesn't matter if it's Royal, NCL, Viking, Mind Shift, whoever it may be. This is for everybody across the board, right? Not only Carnival, right? Because all of these procedures will go in place. The cruise lines want to make sure that you protect yourself in every way you can, because the worst thing to do is to go back to the ship and then have the virus, right? So there'll be a lot of strict measures put in place, and you need to know those measures. So,
And it's not only virus, right? So if, of course, as the cruise line return and then they expect you get on the ship, they don't want you to call the office and say, listen, I can't go because I broke my knee.
right.
I can't go because something happened with my arm. So this is 14 days before you go to the ship, you have to change your environment. You have to change your behavior,
Right.
the way you live, right? In order to make sure that you're going to make it.
Right. I agree. I agree. All right. Now let's move on to a little bit more news here. Viking has announced that for the rest of 2020, they will not be sailing, right? They have decided they're a private company, and they said, you know something, there's no extreme rush. We want to make sure that the protocols are in place. We want to just make sure that everything is right before we go back. So Viking just announced that as all remaining cruises for 2020 have been canceled, right? But again, they're getting ready to go back as well, just like everybody else. During this pause, everybody is doing all the cleaning, setting up the new procedures, right? And Viking, as a 5-6 star cruise line, right, takes everything very serious, as though every other cruise line does as well. But Viking has said, okay, let's hold off, let's let the virus settle down, because the virus in some places is on the rise again, right? Not a good thing, not a good thing, right? So again, but Viking says they will be making another announcement very soon. Okay, moving over to Costa. Costa has announced that 5 ships will be leaving the fleet, right? There are the ships in Europe, some of them in Europe and some of them in Asia. This was announced last week. And the reason you may wonder, why are the ships leaving, right? Any ship that doesn't have a lot of balconies, because now the CDC and the European Union, they're requiring that there be a lot of fresh air. So any of the older ships, because there are new ships coming, which is a great thing, right? And as you probably notice, if you've worked on any new ships, there's lots and lots of balconies, right? So they'll be moving, those crew and those guests over to those new ships. But those old ships, many of them will not meet the standards. They're enclosed, although they're big, they're beautiful, they got big porthole windows, but they don't have balconies. So that's the reason that you'll see some of the older ships going by the way. But it's so good that the new ships are coming, because the new ships are amazing. Very amazing. So you guys who work on ships, just relax, don't get excited. There's still going to be a lot of room for a lot of crew to go back to the ships. Now, here's some big news. If you ever wondered about owning a cruise line, you ever thought about owning a cruise line?
Never.
No?
Really, I never think about that.
Maybe one day. But
No.
I assure you, right now is not the best time to own one, because they're not sailing. So it is estimated that $1 billion a month that the cruise lines have to spend just to stay in business and maintain their ships. Now that's collective of, NCL, RCCL, Carnival, all these people. $1 billion a month they are spending. And that's a lot of money. And when you're not sailing, of course, when you sail and you have passengers, that's when you make money, right? So $1 billion is a lot of money. It is estimated that Carnival spends $650 million a month to maintain their ships. That is a lot of money, right? Then you go to the other cruise lines, 250 to 290 million for Royal Caribbean. And if we get down to NCL, 160 million per month. So that's more money than I can even fathom. So God bless them. Keep up the good work, guys. Let's get these protocols in place. And again, keep in mind that protocols are going to change, I keep saying change. They may sound the same, but they're going to change. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. Again, we want to hear from you. It's important that we hear from the crew, as you just saw in our commercial there. We need you to speak out to us. Actually now, speak out to us if you're on the chat. How many you chat?
120.
Yeah. Go ahead, guys. Speak out to us. Say hello. To let us know where you're from. Do some shout outs if you have another crew member on another ship you would like to say hello to. Because what happens is when we record this and then we know it gets posted on the YouTube page, thank you, right? It gets watched over and over and over again by other crew members. So if you want to shout out to somebody who works on Royal and you work on Carnival or NCL, whoever it may be, give a shout out, right? So we can let them know that you're watching and that you care about them as well.
And of course, as you have a question, hashtag Q&A,
right?
And then write down your question and send to us. Before we finish here, we're going to answer you. That's going.
Okay, more cruise news, right? As we told you last week, Princess has decided to pause operations until December 15th, and now Holland America Line has announced just the same, right? As we know, Princess, Holland America Line are part of the Carnival Corporation. Right. So again, and that will be affecting the Caribbean, Mexico, Panama Canal, Pacific Coastal, South America, Antarctica, Hawaii, South Pacific, Australia, and also Asian cruises. Did you know they had that many cruises?
Too much, right?
They go everywhere, right? I mean, again, I used to work for Holland America. What a great company, right? Great people there. So to all of my friends and all the people that you may not know me, or maybe you do know me, but for many years, to all the Holland America staff, hi guys, great to be here. Thank you for joining us very much. But some good people at Holland America. I really liked it. Okay, let's talk about another big guy, Royal Caribbean, right? Royal Caribbean talks about their return to service. And there's a huge amount of uncertainty at the moment in the industry, which we all know. But they are working with many of the ports, many of the islands on talking about when they're going to come back to cruising, getting protocols in place. These are very important because naturally when they start cruising, they have to have places to go.
Course.
So they have their private islands, and it's also been said, as we said last week, that when they start cruising, what we will probably see, and this is not definite, if they're sailing to Miami, they may sail to their private islands, right? Because there they can control, right? And we just heard today, as a matter of fact, that again, Nassau is saying, cruise lines, please come back, right? So naturally, if you've ever been to the Bahamas, you can see that there's 5, 6, 7 cruise ships in one day. That's huge to the economy, right? All of the people who live in the Bahamas, they naturally make a lot of money from all the passengers who come. So the Bahamas has said, please come back, right? Good stuff there. All right, Royal Caribbean is also considering, they just did their financial offerings last week. They're considering looking at some of their older ships. There are no announcements as far as letting some of them go. Again, keep in mind that all of the new ships with all the big balconies and all the protocols in place, it's harder to do that on an older ship. It's not impossible, but they are looking at some of the older ships and wondering, are we going to keep them in the fleet? Because they've invested a lot of money in those ships, right? Just as every cruise line does. So it's something that they're looking at. So we'll be waiting for more news about that.
I believe something about this balcony and things like that, it might change in the future because otherwise they have to redo all the ships. So it's not all like, look how many cabins you must have so you can
right,
profit on it. You can't all cabins have a balcony. It's
right. It's
something that might change.
Well, right now they're talking about the ships sailing with 50 to 70% occupancy. Now, if that's the case, then of course all the balconies will be full, and you never know. The crew may be the benefit of this. They may be getting their own cabins.
Yeah, for right
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, if you go through a CDC website, they talk about that.
Right.
This is one of the requirements. The crew need to have their own cabin to avoid, like self-distancing, things like that.
Right.
But I'm moving forward. Let's talk about the future, right? Because in one moment this is gonna go away. It was going to, I'm not saying disappear, but we're gonna be under the control. I believe that something might change. Otherwise, they have to redo all the ships.
Well, they definitely have to do a lot of reshuffling for sure. And those inside cabins, you never know. Crew may be getting their own cabins. We don't know that for sure. Don't take that as something that CTI said we're going to get our own cabin. That is not the case, right? We just said there's a lot of talk about it.
Like,
right.
For example, in the apartment that you live, how
Mm-hmm.
many times you go to the balcony?
Well, not very many, but
You know,
but on a ship, I as I say, I've worked on ships. When you open the balcony door and the fresh air comes in, it is so nice.
No, of course,
Right,
but
it's
mostly when you're in Florida, when you're in the Caribbean, like this is a very warm place. Like, let's say if you're inside of your cabin and the AC is on, you don't want to open the thing, otherwise it's going to mess up everything. Nobody. I don't believe like someone is into your room and then you open the door and then leave everything open.
Yeah, but
Unless
this is what I think.
Yeah.
As a Westerner, we love our air conditioning.
That's what I'm saying.
And a lot of people from Asia, they turn it off and open the door, right? They like the humidity, they like the warm, they like the breeze coming in, and of course that's from the environment, right? Where me, it's like close that door, it's hot in here. So a lot of the crew who come from tropical countries, I can see them leaving the door open.
I think, of course, it's a less risk with an open area, but doesn't
Right.
mean that won't catch anything.
Of
right?
course,
It's not
of
because
course.
you have a balcony or now you're safe. Because you have a balcony, you're safe.
No,
It doesn't work this way.
It's a combination of so many protocols, right? And I believe that you're ready for another Maritime Challenge.
Another Maryland. We're talking about Holland American right now, right?
No, Royal Caribbean. We just finished with Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, I heard you talk about Holland American.
Yeah, I
And
finished that too.
The reason I want to mention that is because this lady,
Oh, okay.
she was working. She was working. Yeah, she was working because now she's at home. She worked for Holland American. She's a bar server, and she has amazing talent. And I believe you are going to agree on that with me. Can you like draw something here on this?
Can I draw?
Like, yeah, like,
no,
you know.
you don't want to see me draw. People can't even read my writing.
Maybe you can. This is a CTI coffee mug. Like, So can you just customize? Do something. You put some flower.
I don't have
or
that
do
talent.
something different.
No.
Maybe you can design a ship here. Put a ship here.
I can do it on my computer.
But I can show that this lady can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
She's extremely talented. Her name is Kornsari. Yeah.
Kornsari. Is she from Thailand?
She's from Thailand.
Okay.
It's not easy to speak Thai, right?
I agree.
So,
I agree.
And the other name, that one was easy for me, but Kornsari, I think that's her name.
Okay.
She's a bar server. You guys gonna see her, her face. Let's play her video. She's extremely talented. amazing, amazing,
Really
amazing.
nice, really nice.
You see, it's very it touched me a lot when you see that everybody has something else
Hmm.
that can separate yourself the others. Because of course, when you work on a ship, I'm a bartender or I'm a waiter, so you have a bunch of those.
Right.
But each one of those individual people, they have something inside that when they bring to life like this, it separate, make yourself unique.
Right.
She's so unique. You see what she did. She's amazing, amazing.
And
I'm very impressed.
congratulations to our guys at CTI Thailand.
Yeah.
Actually, they're the ones who
Course.
recruited her, sent her to Holland America to work. And to all of the Holland America crew, the Thai crew, hello there. On our Facebook page, there's almost like 60,000 people who are on our Thailand Facebook page. So we thank you for being there on the Facebook page. We ask you to move over to the Town Hall here on YouTube and join us here as well. Let all your Thai friends know that we're doing our lives here. But again, thanks to everybody globally, Vietnam, Myanmar, Indonesia, Kuala Lumpur, everybody who's joining us. For those in Asia and Europe, again,
I want
we
to challenge you.
welcome everybody.
You're watching us right now. You'll see, guys. If you go to our YouTube page, you're gonna see a lot of videos from Maritime Challenge. You can go through those, but I want to challenge you right now to prepare your videos. 1 minute, 2 minutes, even your TikTok that everybody's waiting on your TikTok.
I'm gonna do one.
Okay, so I want to challenge you. Make your video. Go to our website, cti-usa.com. Register, submit to us, and show your talent. Right? This is good, guys, because when you do things like that, you inspire other people. I've seen one guy. He just reached out to me. He's doing like a live show.
Really?
On YouTube. Yes, he's doing live show because he loves playing guitar and his voice is really cool. And
But
he's doing
you
live
left
show.
out the best part.
Which part?
You might win $2,000
Oh,
by December.
I don't want to encourage them only for the money, right? The money is important. The finals will be in December. I believe if you're the best, you're going to grab the money.
$2,000. That's important.
It's important because the idea here is bring something that you feel you love to do. It's inside of you. You don't have to receive any money to do that.
But here's the thing,
it's
right?
you.
Maybe you don't have a talent and your friend does. Bring your friend
Bring
and
your
be in the
friend.
video.
Of course,
because you're
you are.
entering with the video and your friend has the talent, but you're entered.
Dancing,
Grab somebody, bring them with you.
dancing, making videos, cooking. Next week, let's present someone cooking.
Cooking?
Yeah, I have a lady. She was cooking, and it was really cool video. And also, I'm going to bring someone from Myanmar. I just saw this guy from Myanmar.
Really?
He's really cool. Let's diversify a little bit. We have a lot of people from Indonesia.
And for all the Europeans out there,
Yeah.
where are you guys? Right? Where are you guys? Come on now. All right.
Okay,
Let's go back
let's
to a
move forward.
little bit of news I have here, right? Marella plans to start cruising from October. Now, for those who have been with Marella, there's been a start and a stop and a start and a stop. Now they're going to go for October. And again, please understand, guys, right? It's not intentional for the start and stop, right? There are certain protocols in place that have to be met in order to finally get everybody to the ship and start cruising. Every cruise line wants to cruise so fast, right? But again, everybody must take their time. They can't rush. So I know that we have a group of, I believe it's 100, 120, 150, right?
Mm-hmm.
People that are just waiting to go back. They run and they do their things, then they come back, and then they told, okay, we're going to wait a little bit. So just be patient, guys. It's coming.
That's what we were talking about the other lives. Like, don't expect go to the ship this year, but be prepared for. Like, be ready.
Right.
In case if the cruise line call you, contact. So be ready to go. But in your mind, don't think like, oh, I'm gonna go next month. I'm gonna go. So just be ready and then move your life forward. We already spoke about you get a temporary job,
Right.
which is gonna help you get some income during this time. But understand, guys, everything is gonna change from today to Monday to next week to
Right.
next month. So don't create a lot of expectations so you don't frustrate yourself.
And we have some pictures of some guys who are going back. These guys are going back from some of our selected offices, right? These guys are going back to replace certain crew members. As we know, crew members have been on for quite a long time, but there'll always be a minimum number of crew that will be joining the ship. And again, as you see, when they go back, they must wear their masks. They must be prepared because it's important, right? That you protect yourself all the way to you get on board the ship, and of course, then they'll give you further instructions there. So please remember that these issues that we're going to be implementing are for your own good. They're for your health, right? And we know you want to get back to the ship as soon as possible. So tell all your friends, again, tell your friends to join us, because starting next week, we're going to do some new videos, which we talked about, some new protocols that the cruise lines will insist. It's not a request. They insist that you do this in order to not only protect yourself, but to protect the passengers, right? And protect the start of cruising, right? There's going to be a few people who do that. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back. So again, a little bit of the Maritime Challenge there, the $2,000 up for grab. Don't let it sit on the table, because we're going to give it away, and it can be to you. We'll be giving away for maybe best cooking, best singing, best dancing, right? So it's not $2,000 to one person. Right?
How about if I have other talents? If I cook well, if I sing well, if I play
you
guitar,
could win them all.
Okay, so I'm going to try.
Give it. No, you're not eligible.
Oh, why
sorry. Not? No. You work here. You can't have it. It's going over to our crew out there. So guys, again, get your information here. Questions? You have any Q&As?
Only on YouTube.
Okay. Oh, Q&As on this side.
Yeah. Let me see if someone has sent here, but I don't think so.
The typical question: when can I go back to the ship? I love that question, right? And I wish I had the exact answer. But again, answering that question, there are new protocols we're going to put in place. We're going to do a lot of new videos for you. Those videos will be available on YouTube. So please keep your eyes open for that. And the way you get notified, right, is naturally go to the YouTube page, subscribe, hit the notification bell. The moment we post, you get a ding on your phone, and you'll be the first to watch that. So, and also please share that with all your other Carnival friends, your Royal Caribbean friends, your NCL
all
friends,
seafarers.
all seafarers. All right, what do you got?
Yeah, just here I don't have any question from this side here.
No?
No.
Okay. All of my guys.
Someone said, I'm so proud she's from Thailand.
Is she crying?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oha.
Oh yeah?
I believe it. Yeah. They said, I'm so proud of she. I'm from Thailand as well.
Okay, I have some from Gloria Ade. My name is Dewa. I am from CTI Millennial Bali. Hello there. I have Osen, sorry. Hello, I am Sri from CTI Millennium Bali. Okay, good to have you here, guys. Guess what? My sister and my mom are watching. Hi, guys. Love you guys. All right. And by the way, my mom's going to be doing more of those Mother Knows Best. We get a lot of requests for more of those. So everybody's mother's knows best, right? So we're going to be hearing more from her in future episodes. We look forward to that. Maybe we can get your mom to do one in Portuguese.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mom doesn't speak English.
No, in Portuguese. Now that would be exciting.
What my mom gonna do is like, come here, come here, come here.
Eduardo, where have you been?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can understand her doing that. All right, guys, you have anything else you want to cover?
No, I thought we have something important from Carnival.
Oh, we do.
14 days before you go to the ship.
We've been talking to Carnival for all those crew, and we have 11,000 crew. Just so you know, that everybody knows we do Carnival, right? So all of the crew, they're out there in your home. Please spread this to the other Carnival crewmates. We're going to be doing the videos. We're going to be talking about the protocols to go back, some of the procedures that you will need to follow. We will be monitoring those procedures. We're going to start with the new contactless processing and more information on that. So be ready for that. And don't miss it. Don't miss it. That's why you need to subscribe.
Of course. Everybody miss Carnival, right? Carnival is so fun.
Yeah. A lot of fun, a lot of happy times there.
Amazing energy. Yeah. know, people.
I love that video. Was that guy teaching some dancing there? I think that is great. Can we see that again? Can you run that again? Let me look at that. I thought that was amazing.
I think that was only the end of the video where it was playing like for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and throw it back up there.
Can you dance like?
Can I dance like that? No, you're the dancer.
No.
You're the dancer. I can be the singer. Ah, here he is. We're gonna put him back up there. So check this out, guys. I know you saw it, but check this out again. This is no. Maybe he's not coming back. All right. No big deal. No big deal. All right.
Yeah, but the carnival ship is there. You know, I believe everybody miss carnival.
Yeah. Ah, there he is. There he is. He's gonna come back. Love this. Love this. Yeah. You know, I do that when I wake up in the morning. You don't believe that?
Of course not. You do that.
Well, at least I run to the kitchen to get my coffee. All right, guys. Check. Yeah, that's amazing. Good stuff. Good stuff there. All right. So again, we keep saying, I keep reminding you, we'll be reaching out also to many of the Carnival crew. We'll be sending the emails, and oh, by the way, our newsletter goes out every week, so check the newsletter. Again, it's going to be an exciting time. It's going to be a learning time for all of us. So do stay tuned.
Yeah, I think if we have to resume everything that we spoke here, one more time, like be wary. Be wary. Do not create expectation. Just
Right.
be wary. You know, probably our office or even your office, if you're not from CTI, they are going to contact you and see your status. Like if you're wary, if you're missing any document, to make sure you're gonna be like, in case if the cruise line call you aluminum, right? You're gonna be ready to present. So protect yourself. You know, make sure you don't expose yourself in a crowd. Like avoid gatherings, avoid all the kind of things. Because if something change tomorrow for good, so your name might pops up, and then you're gonna be the one who's gonna go back to the ship. And I think this is getting like almost, I don't know, I have that feeling that this COVID is gonna go away really soon.
Well, I think it's going to be, you know, with us here for the rest of 2020, because we're still getting our acts together. Still in the U.S., right? We have definitely some things to work on here. Europe, as we see, is opening up with cruising. A lot of cruise ships are pushing forward there. But again, we had a meeting with all the offices last night. All the owners, all the GMs were there. Many of the recruiting staff. And we talked to them about the new procedure to get ready to go back. So that's why we're going to be working on it this week. We're going to be presenting it in our town hall next week. So do call all your friends and say, don't miss this. Go to YouTube, because that's where we're going to be broadcasting from. So guys, we look forward to seeing you then. That's pretty much all I have, right? I wish everybody a great week. Be blessed. And as I said last week, go give somebody a hug. Spread some love. Right? Give them a kiss. Tell them you love them. Grab your children and hug them. Grab your wife or your husband or whoever it may be. A stranger, just say, you know something, I think you'll love me. All right.
But make sure you have a mask on.
Have a mask
and gloves.
Put your mask on.
Do not go hug someone
For the stranger.
else.
That's
stranger.
true. That's true. That's true.
It can be a trouble.
All right, guys. Have a blessed week from CTI USA, our office here in Fort Lauderdale. Of course, in the Miami area. We wish you an amazing weekend and amazing week next week. All right?
Yeah, that's it. So
take care, guys.
To make your video and then submit to us. We are waiting for that. Okay?
Bye.